Let's check out action from this week's AFCA coaches polls. In the AFCA FCS coaches poll, South Dakota State holds on to their number 3 ranking after taking down Youngstown State. Down 14-3 at halftime, the Jackrabbits scored 35 points in the second half to beat the Penguins 38-28. North Dakota State continued their streak by dominating then number 10 Northern Iowa 46-14. Number 2 James Madison survived a top 10 battle, beating number 7 Villanova 38-24. Kennesaw State and Weber State also won, keeping the top 5 the same for another week. After a wild upset-filled weekend, 5 newcomers entered the AFCA FCS Top 25 for the first time this season, including Sacramento State after shocking number 6 Montana State on the road in Bozeman, Austin Peay, who upset number 22 Southwest Missouri State. Dartmouth joins fellow Ivy League member Princeton in the top 25. New Hampshire takes the number 23 ranking from Stony Brook after their defeat, and the final newcomer is Incarnate Word after taking down number 25 Southeastern Oklahoma. In the AFCA Division II coaches poll, Northwest Missouri State holds on to their number 7 spot with the win over number 13 Pittsburgh State. The top 5 stay the same for yet another week, as number 1 Valdosta State, number 2 Ferris State, number 3 Minnesota State, and number 4 Tarleton State, and number 5 Ouachita Baptist all win to move to 6-0. In the AFCA Division III coaches poll, Wisconsin Whitewater needed all 513 yards of offense to hold on for their 21-14 victory at home versus then number 19 Wisconsin Platteville on Saturday. With the win, the Warhawks will remain number 3. Ahead of the Warhawks are number 1 Mary Hardin Baylor, number 2 Mount Union, and then behind the Warhawks are number 4 St. John's and number 5 Wheaton. In the AFCA NAIA coaches poll, Concordia raced a 20-point deficit against St. Francis to knot the game at 27-27. With a chance to win the game on a field goal in the final seconds, the Cardinals' kick was blocked in return for a touchdown to give St. Francis a 34-27 win. The loss dropped Concordia 6 spots to number 10, while St. Francis moved up to number 7. Morningside still holds the top spot after beating Briarcliff 49-14 and moving to 5-0 overall. Kansas Wesleyan solidified their number 2 ranking thanks to a 90-0 blowout over St. Mary. Marion, Grandview, and Benedictine were all idle this past week, and they round out the top 5. Check back with us next week as we continue to recap the polls.